Hey, I'm Ben. This is my wife, Crystal. We met Kitty around 5 years ago when we were living in Sydney. Asked Kitty to help us with a few debts that we had, so we could. We were looking at buying a house, and we couldn't do it with our credit scores and so forth. So, yeah, we contacted Kitty at the end of 2017 to help us out.
We had gotten ourselves into a bit of a rut with like credit card payments and everything, and just felt like we were snowballing in the wrong direction. And so once I explained that to her, and she just had like absolutely no judgment and just said, yep, I'm here to help you. And she did. She definitely took the load off us.
I think it was a lot of relief when we had that first call to just to know that someone had an idea how to get us out of it. We were most definitely just treading water. I had a successful landscaping business, but we were just earning enough. There was plenty of weeks where we just had enough money to buy bread and milk and feed the kids and pay our huge rent bill, and we were just making ends meet. And we just knew that there was more that we could do, but we were just stuck in a rut, and we just didn't know where to start to go to the next level. Honestly, didn't know where to look, or that we didn't know there was people like Kitty that helped out in those situations. Yeah, it was a very draining feeling to be stuck on the rat wheel, really, just running as hard as we could and only just making ends meet. So it was quite exhausting. It was very stressful. It was a slow stress that slowly built over time too. So you just got to a point where it was normal to be stressing out like that. And really didn't know how to get out of it.
Yeah, I just think eventually it just felt like we were so burnt out from working so hard. And then looking in our bank accounts and going, why isn't there any money in there? Like everything just gets sucked out in fees and credit cards and all this stuff. So I think it wasn't like really like a pivotal moment. It was just like it just kind of got to a point where we were just exhausted and just thought, if we keep on going this way, we're actually going to go backwards. And we're not making money, we are losing money bad. And that's when, I don't know how Kitty came into our lives, but I'm so glad that she did. I don't think it was something that we really thought it was out of control.
It kind of snowballed.
It just slowly, like you're on this wrong path, and you don't realize until you're in quite deep that you're not getting anywhere. You feel like you're set up on the right terms and you're on the right track. But it's like it takes a long time for that to start like really playing effect, like in real life. It's like months and years until you start seeing that play. So
I think we just got used to the fact that we weren't going to be able to buy a house. We kind of were like, oh no, we're too far gone. We just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
It became a bit of a habit, I suppose. And we like we said, we didn't even know that there were these people. So it was a great feeling to find Kitty. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, like the first initial meetups with Kitty, it was just over the phone, and she just kind of like got all our history and where we were at, and she did that really well, like with no judgment. We just laid it all out on the table and just said, this is where we're at. And I suppose like the real moment for us was when she came back from after speaking to all our debtors to say that she had negotiated a better rate or like a payout fee.
A package, yeah.
And she had negotiated like sometimes even half price of the loans that we were paying. If we could just manage to get together a lump sum and just pay out this loan, it would be literally half the price that we started off with. So all our debts just became so much smaller and so much more manageable. And
all into one.
Yeah, and all into one.
Oh, it's possible.
Yeah, that was a real moment for us. And then we could just feel like we were so much lighter. I can remember one loan that we had was like 22,000. She got that down to 10.
Yeah, it was
And
amazing.
there was another couple of loans. I think all up we had about 40,000 tied up with all these different areas. And I remember thinking like it was almost half the price, cut half of the debts, nearly to all of them. So I know that's probably.
I can't remember the exact numbers. I think there was somewhere around that. But.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Like since we've had those debts cleared, we could set ourselves up for these last 5 years to be a really positive change for us and not kind of fall back into those little traps that we did initially. And we are really proud to say we don't have any credit cards, and we've been able to borrow enough for a house. We moved to Queensland. We were able to set up our own business, and now it's like a totally different page.
We're renovating at the moment. We're building our own pool without even borrowing money. We're doing that from savings.
It's just so different. It's black to white that we're not spending all that extra money on debts and the interest rates. We're actually putting them to something that we need or that we've like dreamed for.
We're sitting in our own shop at the moment in the storeroom. The shop's too busy, so we can't sit out there. Our shop's ever expanding, and
we've just got money in the bank.
Last year we turned over about $1.5 million in 1 year between us. So could not be more different to the years I was $30,000.
Dad Angels have just changed our whole world. It has gone from black to white, like almost instantly, and has just lifted the weight off our shoulders, and we've been able to just start a whole new chapter that we're really proud of.
It's given us plans for the future. Now we're always moving forward in positive ways, and if you told us 5 years ago we'd be where we are today, we wouldn't have believed you.
No.
Call Kitty.
Yeah. Just give it.
Yeah, give it a try.
Give it a try. Just that.
There's no harm in asking and getting some ideas, and Kitty will definitely help you out.
Just having that support has been priceless. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Kitty, like when we talk about money and finances and everything and the stigma around it, Kitty handles it in a real different way. It's just more of a heartfelt way. She really understands where we're coming from and really genuinely wants to help. I didn't feel like a number or a burden on her. She really connected to us, and really you could tell that she was genuine and that she just wanted to help us unravel what we had just created. So she's finance from the heart rather than anything else. Yeah.